Hello and welcome to the tutorial by Rainbow Conundrum for the interlocking scarf pattern. If you bought the kit from the store below, Rainbow Conundrum store on Shop Envy, thank you. Your kit includes Simply Soft yarn in Country Blue, Dark Country Blue, and in Neon Green. You've been included enough yarn to make 2 child-sized scarves or 1 adult-size scarf. And I've included a G hook. It doesn't say the size on it, but I assured you about it. It said it was a G hook. Much like this one it should look like. Plastic, fairly durable. If you don't crochet much, this will work for the project. If you do crochet much, you will probably already have your own hooks. Feel free to use those. And if you want to start crocheting more, you'll probably want to invest in your own aluminum hooks. But these work great for now. I did not include a pair of scissors. You can use any scissors you have. You can even use toenail clippers, fingernail clippers. That's what I like to use often because they're multi-purpose and I find them everywhere in my house. So let's get started. Tension and gauge, of course, do not matter in this project, and I am trying to make this video for anyone who has never crocheted before, so I'll be explaining every little abbreviation so that you can follow along, and I will be showing you every piece of this pattern and how to perform each stitch. It's a very simple pattern. First, we're going to start with our blue. If you got the Seahawks color, whatever Seahawks scarf kit, or we'll start with whatever color you would like to start with. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is today in this pattern, in this tutorial, I'm going to be making a child-sized scarf. So I'm going to be chaining. The pattern says to chain 158. What I'm going to do is start with a slip knot. So like I said, you just wrap it around your hand, pull it through so that you have a slip knot right there, because they just come right undone. But you're going to want a slip knot, and instead of pulling it out like I just did, we're going to want to put our hook in and then pull it tight against the hook. I'm not sure you could have just seen all of that. Making things fun for my video editing. A slip knot goes around your hand, then pull through and pull tight. Put the hook in and pull it tight on the hook. And then you grab your yarn. You can hold it in any way that you feel comfortable. I do this way. I've seen some people do just straight up there. However you want to. Holding your hook is also however feels comfortable for you. When I was learning, they told me to hold it this way. It never really worked for me. I couldn't even get the hook over to hold it like a pencil, but so I chose to hold it underhand like this. So now we're just going to start chaining. So chain is you have your slip stitch on your hook. You just loop over and pull through what's on there. Now you have one loop on and one chain stitch. We're going to do that 158 times. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll meet you at the other side at 158. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right, here we have 158 chained stitches, and from here the pattern says to work a triple crochet into the 5th chain from the hook. Let me start that. Alright, here we are with 158 chained stitches, and from here we're going to take our hook and work a triple crochet into the 5th chain from the hook. Now what that means is we count back from right here at the hook, this is the loop we're on, and the chain right next to it is the stitch right there. We can't go into that one because it would just pull all the way through. And so we leave it the way it is. The second chain from the hook is this, and then the third, we count back 3, and count back 4, and we count back 5. This is going to be the 5th chain from the hook. Now to make a triple crochet, we loop the yarn around our hook once and twice. Then we go into the 5th chain from the hook, loop over, pull through. Now we have 2, 3, 4, yes, 4 loops on our hook. Then we loop over, pull through 2 of those loops, loop over again, pull through 2 more, loop over, pull through 2 more. Now we just pulled through 2 3 times. That makes a triple crochet. Some like to call it a treble or a, see if you can see that, a treble crochet kind of looks like a treble from music, but I call it a triple crochet. And so what we're going to do now is do 3 more triple crochets in the next stitch. And by next stitch, they mean not the one you just went into here, but the very next stitch. So in, pull through, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2. And the last one, loop over twice, in, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we have this part right here. It looks just like this. These 4 stitches that we skipped at the beginning look like a triple crochet. And then we have 4 triple crochets. So it looks like we have 5 triple crochets. And I'm going to stop there and take a picture for the video. See if you can see that. Okay, so from here, our pattern says that we then chain 5. So just like we did when we were chaining, when we were chaining 158, we're going to chain only 5 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you see that where it has a star, that's important for the next time. The star means you'll come back to that point and repeat from there. So we're going to skip 5 chains down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and go into the 6th chain. So just like how we skipped 4 over here, going into the 5th, we're going to skip 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and go into the 6th chain from the hook. And we're going to do another triple crochet, so we loop over twice, go into the 6th chain from the hook, or from our last triple crochet, loop over twice, pull through, loop over twice, pull through, loop over twice, pull through. Did I say loop over twice, pull through? I'm going to go Go back a bit. Over twice, pull through. We're going into the 5th, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're skipping 5, going into the 6th chain from the hook, from the last triple crochet. Loop over twice, go into the 6th, loop over, pull through, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2. That's 1 triple crochet, and we're going to do that 4 more times. Because we're doing triple crochet. Excuse me, 1 triple crochet. Oh my goodness, this whole thing is dying. Messed up. Yeah, this whole thing is messed up. Let's just go back to here where we took the picture. Alright, and then from here, the pattern says to chain 5. So just like before, we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to skip 5 chains. So just like before, when we skipped 4 chains, we're going to skip 5 chains this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the 6th chain from the last triple crochet. And we put a triple crochet into this and the next 4, so 5 triple crochets. Loop over twice, go in, loop over, pull through, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2, loop over, pull through 2. See how we've got this big hole here? That's very important for the interlocking pattern. Now we're going to put 4 more triple crochets in to the next 4 stitches. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, that's 2. The next, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Excuse me. And now we have 2. And at this point, we go back to the little star spot where it says after we then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go back to the star. So just after we chain 5 here, we skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go into the 6th chain and triple crochet. You're going to do this through the whole thing. And if you're doing an adult scarf, it'll just be a lot more of this. It's the same pattern. You just go through, chain more from the beginning for the adult pattern, and you just go through all the way to the end. So I will see you back here when we have gotten to the end of this second row, just triple crocheting 5, chaining 5, skipping 5, triple crocheting 5. Okay, and here we have the finished. We've gone all the way to the end of the chains, and we've gone, see, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, no. Okay, here we are at the end of the chain. We've put our final triple crochet into the last chain that we started way back here. And we've got this beautiful lattice or pattern with holes, 5 chains and or 5 triple crochets in a hole, 5 triple crochets in a hole. And we're going all the way, and we're going all the way up to here. I'm going to show you now how I finish off. In crochet patterns where you see it say FO or finish off, it means finish off or follow out, sometimes it's called. And what you want to do is just snip your yarn, depending upon how much they say, to the end of your tail. Should be just fine for this. And you're just going to take your crochet hook with the loop in and just pull it until the yarn that you are working with pops out. That's called finishing off or following out. And it finishes. Now we're left with this right here. We're left with our end of our scarf and 2 strings, and we're just going to tie them together into not tight enough to bunch the end of our scarf. Excuse me, just getting over a cold. Excuse me. Just enough, not enough to bunch our scarf like this. That's not going to look good. So we're going to, what I like to do is do a loose knot right there, just tight enough to feel the resistance, and then do another one. But before I pull that tight, I will stick my finger in between here, in between the last triple crochet and the first knot, and I will pull it tight there so that the that slipped to the side, but that's okay. So that it doesn't distort our triple crochets. And now, and don't worry about this, because when we put tassels on, that's going to be hidden by the tassels. So a good thing to try is when, I'll show you how to do the tassels now, is I like to do, you can measure out this much yarn, as much as your tails are, and then double it and cut. That is 1 tassel. Now since we have this here, I like to put 10 tassels on the, excuse me, I like to put 10 tassels on the end of each side of the crochet. So since we already have 2 here, I'm going to cut, and this doubles, so I'm going to cut 9 tassels, 5 for the other side, 4 for this side. So this is 1. This makes 2. This makes 3. This makes 4. This makes 5. Six. Seven. 8. Hello. Alright, we're moving on to our second color, on the lattice scarf pattern. And if you're making a Seahawks colored scarf, we are using Caron Simply Soft yarn in neon green. This is a worsted weight yarn. So, and we are using the included G hook. And we have our scissors ready. We're starting this just like we started the first round. We're doing a children's size scarf, so we're going to make a slip stitch, slip knot, place our hook in the hole, in the loop, and pull it tight on our hook, and then we're going to chain 158. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just loop it over, pull through, that's 6. Loop it over, pull through, that's 7. All the way to 158. If you can see that, loop over, pull through, loop over, pull through. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, loop over, pull through, 10 chains. We're going to go to 158. So you can fast forward if you're faster than me, or you can slow down and go back if you miss a step anywhere in this tutorial. 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 58. And there we have it, our 158 stitches on the second row of our Seahawks scarf, children's size. And this is the only part where things change from the first row, is we are going to, actually I'm going to leave you here. You have finished, from here on out, you know you've done everything before, you're just going to go to the end of the row, tie it off like you did with the end of the blue, put your tassels on, just like with the blue, and you'll start again with the blue. If you get the Seahawks colored kit, if you got the rainbow kit, you'll move on to the next color in the rainbow. You could try mixing up the colors of the rainbow. You could try doing them in whatever order you would like, or doing them in the Roy G. Biv or Roy G. Bip. If you've got mine, it has pink instead of violet. Actually has a purple, but not a indigo. Excuse me. And you will just continue, do your chains of the next color, weave it into the row before, skip your 4 chains, triple crochet into the 5th hook, and go from chain from the hook and go from there all the way back, and just keep going. Each scarf has 7 rows for the 7 colors of the rainbow. If you're doing a bi-colored one like the Seahawks one, then you will do 4 rows of blue, 3 rows of green. And if you have any questions or problems, make a comment in the comments below, and I will try to help you as best I can. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the kits, I sell them in my online shop, Rainbow Conundrum. The link is also in the description below. And I will be selling more than just the Seahawks colored scarves. I can do them in any color combination for any sports teams you'd like, or any color combination at all. Just send me a message, rainbowconundrum@gmail.com, and I'll see what I can work up for you. And that's all for this video. Happy crocheting!